Well, well, people, we've done it. We have got to a final. We are going to Wembley. How many times I have said that? We're not even getting to Wembley. We're not reaching any finals, not winning trophies. And now the wait is over. Arsenal are going to Wembley. We are people, thinking it's a negative. It's not. It's just facts. We didn't play good at all. We was really boring. It's enough to make you nod and fall to sleep the way we play. But we're through and we're going to Wembley. And if you maybe, in end think it was a bit of a clever play, we just soaked everything up. Chelsea didn't really threaten us much, actually, to be honest, really. And then we just caught them. We just caught them out and then bang, just hit them on break. And I love seeing goals like that. Like where, you like it's all tense. There's nothing happening. It don't look like you're going to score, and then you get like a break like that where you hit them on break. I absolutely love seeing those type of goals. I really do. So we're going to Wembley, people. Will it be Man City? Will it be Chelsea? I don't know. I'm not sure. Do I feel confident if it's Man City to beat them? No, I don't, because they won't play that boring. Chelsea didn't really offer anything against us, to be honest, really. I thought it was clever from Leon Rosini, though, dropping people back or keeping people up top so we couldn't pack the box out when we had set pieces. I thought that was really clever, how we thought, right, I'll keep 3 up top, so it meant obviously we couldn't pack the box and have our players loaded in. So I thought that was really clever from Leon Rosini, but it just didn't work. Even when Cole Palmer come on and Estavo, I mean, nothing really happened. But we were boring. There were no intensity, there was no urgency. But we're through. We've won it. And like I keep saying, and it's been factually proven yet again tonight, it's a damn good job. We've got Gabriel and Saliba in this team. Let me tell you, it's a damn good job because they just can handle anything. Like I said, Chelsea didn't offer anything really. They didn't give us no headache, but it was boring, man. Like, really boring. And I just thought, if Chelsea go and score now, the fans are going to go crazy because how boring we've been. But we soaked it up. Didn't really have much of a let's just say Chelsea didn't really trouble us that much. And then, bang, Kai Havertz scores against his former team, which it were probably written in stars after being out for ages and then coming back and then scoring and sending us to Wembley. So, yep, we're going to Wembley, March 22nd. Will we beat Man City? They won't play like that, definitely not. They will definitely not play like Chelsea did, no chance. Big up everybody as well. Please do smash the likes and subscribe to the channel if you're new on your way in. Migs, they tried to do us giving Chelsea 50 seconds extra and we get the ball and score. Arteta's lucky, played boring, risky football, Visa's shit team. Absolutely. Yeah, this I'm saying honestly, and the facts are we was boring tonight. We didn't offer anything. I know obviously like I keep saying already, Chelsea didn't, but we were really boring. Like I'm thinking, do we want to reach a final? Are we going to go for it at what? At any stage in this game, are we actually going to show so much intensity and urgency and absolutely rattle Chelsea? And we didn't. Luckily enough, like it's been a lot of times this season, we've got lucky. Chelsea didn't turn up that much, I would say. If you can, I wouldn't say they turned up really. And when you've got a defence like we've got, and especially with Gabriel and Saliba, we've came away with a win. But we were bad. That was a really bad performance from Arsenal. Miggs, in the worst way ever. And people could say, well, we didn't need to do much. We're already... No, you can't keep taking those risks. If Chelsea had scored, we'd have been panicking. Arteta would have shit himself like he does when the team, concedes. When we concede and a team equalises against us, Arteta panicked. He did it against Man United. He was like that. Like you're thinking, oh my God, what if I have to change formation or anything? So... Again, I'm still not fully backing this manager. I don't fully trust him. I really don't. I just can't. From facts, what I'm seeing. Tonight, I mean, you just look and think, how many performances are we going to put out like this? But we're going to Wembley. And it looks like now, on my pinned Twitter post, I have to take that down because it says no Wembley, no finals, no trophies. And guess what? I'm absolutely buzzing because I'm wrong. After all this time, I'm finally wrong. We are going to Wembley. But will it be Man City or Newcastle? I'm probably going to say it will be Man City. Havertz scoring at the end against Chelsea. Yeah, it seems like it written in stars, H, to be honest, my guy. Big up to everybody's in the chat as well. Hope everybody's good. Chelsea were so shit they played better in the first legs. Yeah, they did. They did, actually. Texas, oh my guy, a classic knockout punch took out Chelsea. Absolutely. Yeah, nothing. All the way through the game there. Bang! Just smashed them. Straight in last few seconds. Just hit them straight on it and got it. It was like, you're going to offer anything? No. Okay. Well, we'll just sit back. We'll sit back. You're going to offer anything? Even at the last few seconds, they were just like passing ball. I'm thinking, are you going to... Well, obviously I didn't want them to, but I'm thinking, are you actually going to hit the ball over the top and put it in box? Or are you going to keep passing back? Even Gary Neville couldn't believe what Chelsea were doing. They were literally passing back when there were about 30 seconds to go. Loft it in box, caused problems. They even kept... who was it? I think they put 2 extra people up top for about 2 minutes, and I'm thinking, we're soaking this up, we're soaking this up. And next minute, bang, we get them. Knockout punch, absolutely, bang. And I love that. I love when a game, like when you go and that's it, it's done, it's over. When you just go and nick it like that, when they're all, they're coming at you. Obviously, they didn't offer that much, but they're coming at you. Then next minute, you just land one straight on them, and game's done. I love those types of goals because I miss it because when like what happened, we opened them up, and I'm like, we just don't get to see that with Arsenal that much no more, where we just split a team open straight through the middle. We do not get to see it often enough, and it's a joy to watch when it happens. So, Wembley, but I'm already thinking Sunderland Saturday. I'm already thinking what we're going to do. Are we going to, because the pressure's on now, are we going to get ourselves in a nice little comfy gap again and get 9 points clear because Man City have got Liverpool. There's a potential loss for Man City or even a draw. So we need to take care of business. We need to beat Sunderland, and let's hope we do. But we can't play like that, people. We can't be playing like that at Emirates. We can't keep playing like that. And people will say, well, but we already got 1 foot in the door. That's bullshit. Because you can say Wolves game, Everton game, obviously, Hill Dickinson Stadium, I think it is. I think I might have got that wrong. City Ground, Liverpool at Anfield, Liverpool Emirates. We've played really bad so many games and got away with it because how good our defence is. And that is it, really. Because no matter what teams offer us, I know Chelsea didn't offer anything against us tonight, but we have got that much of a fantastic defence. Yes, Mikel Arteta's built it. I know he has. We can handle teams, and especially with Gabriel and Saliba, they are an absolute unit brick wall. So this is what I'm saying. We're not offering enough going forward against teams. We're only seeing it about 6 or 7 games, like I keep saying. So I still can't be confident about this team. I just can't. Because like tonight, I'm thinking, do you actually realise you've got a chance to be in the final? Because there's no intensity, no urgency a lot of times with Arsenal tonight, and it were really boring. It's all right saying, well, yeah, they have got 1 foot in door. Football don't work like that. You can't get away with that every game. If that's Man City tonight, we would probably been in a mess. If we'd have turned up like we did tonight, and we're playing Man City, we would have probably been in trouble because they would have been non-stop at us, and they would have scored. They would have broke us down. So if we play like that, we're not going to beat Man City. I'm sorry, but we're not. We will not beat Man City on the day. So that needs to change. Hopefully it does. Obviously it's March 22nd. It's a long time away yet, but it just don't fill you with confidence when you're watching Arsenal play like that, because when that switch gets flicked, this team can batter anybody. And I'm not just talking about Premier League teams. They can roll over Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, because we've seen it. When that switch gets flicked, Arsenal's team right now is capable of destroying any football team in the world. So I'd love to just see it more. That's all I'm saying. I really would. Big up to everybody in the chat. Please do smash the likes and subscribe as well if you are new. Performances, individual players. Declan Rice was battling. He had a few little nervy moments. Saliba, who everybody knows is my favourite player, he was very poor in first half. He was giving ball away. I'm thinking, and Pedro were getting better. Saliba all the time, and that's not often you see that. The last time probably a player to get better of Saliba nearly half a game, a full game, was Isaac for Newcastle when he played at Newcastle. So I'm like, wow, what's my guy doing, man? What's happening here? Pedro's really getting the better of him. Didn't cause major problems, but he were intercepting it. Obviously, Pedro were getting there before him. He was a bit stronger in his shoulder barge, and I'm thinking, this looks a bit of a match for Saliba tonight. Brennick 74, big up to you, Brennick. Go and subscribe to Brennick, people. Big up, Rich. Big up the chat. Not a great performance, but we are at Wembley, absolutely, and that's all that matters tonight. Finally, we can actually say we are going to Wembley. So, I'm buzzing. War of Walks, your thoughts, that's the main thing. Yeah, so you're through, that's the main thing. Yep, absolutely. War of Walks, Matt, go and subscribe to Matt, people. Good Garamel, I'm not impressed with that win against the Smurf of London. We need high-risk manager. Yeah. I agree, and I know, like, obviously, people, I agree with what people say in the chat. We're through, we're going to Wembley, but we can't keep getting away with that performance like that. We just can't keep playing like that. Honestly, it's you just can't. You can't. It's damn good that we've got Gabriel and Saliba. I hope to God they don't get injured. When I seen Declan Rice tonight, I think he were like, it got clipped or something. Someone caught him. I'm thinking, fucking hell, don't get injured. Don't get injured. Because I looked at Zubamendi tonight as well. He controlled things and stuff, but again, he's getting shoulder barged off, and I'm thinking, mate, I just hope Declan Rice stays fit for the rest of the season. I really do. And Gabriel Saliba. Yes, I know in centre-back area, we are strong. I like Mosquera. Nkape can fill in as both two centre-backs. They can. But Gabriel and Saliba are just Gabriel and Saliba. They are the best centre-back pairing in world football. And as everybody knows, Saliba is my favourite player and always has been from the moment he signed. And I've watched all his loans. Saint Etienne straight away, Nice, then Marseille. War of Walks, Havertz will worm his way back in this side, fighting with Odegaard for his position. Yeah, it'll be interesting, guys. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen there, because Gyökeres didn't have the best game tonight. In first half, it was like he was non-existent. Eze didn't really get much on the ball, but he was trying. He was trying to get involved, but he couldn't really get into the game. Martinelli did a few runs, and he was battling. I must admit, Martinelli was battling. Madueke, I mean, don't anyone tell me Madueke is world class, because you're talking absolutely bullshit. Because I've seen that on Twitter. Someone said it, Ardent Gunner or something like that, and then Adam Keys, the wet wipe, bigging him up, saying, oh, he's phenomenal in this, and absolute bullshit. Bore off. No chance. Madueke is the same version as what Chelsea's had. That's all we've got, and we've had to pay about 52, 53 million for him. I would have had Ethan Wanyeri playing tonight on that right wing. No problem. And he would have caused more problems. Texas, HA. Yes, Havertz scoring against Chelsea is comical stuff. You couldn't make this stuff up. Yeah, especially after being injured for that long as well. HA, Gary Neville kept on hating on Arsenal from the start. I got so easily rage baited by him. But Gary Neville does big Arsenal up as well. I've heard Gary Neville call Arsenal a phenomenal team. Fantastic, but he does say how it is. Well, obviously he might not like us because it's rivalry. That is. AJ the Mod, no fight, no passion, no art, no bollocks from us tonight. Absolutely, AJ, and we scraped it yet again, like we have done so many league games this season. Scraped it, not lost. AJ the Mod, if we play like that at Wembley, Newcastle or City win. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I just don't. I don't see us beating Man City. I seriously do not see. If we play like that, Man City will take care of Arsenal. They will beat Arsenal, and you've got to think. In that time, Man City will probably have Diaz back, Kovacic back, Savinho back, John Stone's back unless he get injured again. They've got a lot of injuries. So, you just don't know what could happen from now until then. We might have another 4 injuries or anything. You don't know. It's a long time, March 22nd. It's a long time away. AJ the Mod, yeah, we were lucky. Chelsea were shit. Absolutely they were. Absolutely. Gonna see Richie, big up to you, Gonna see. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you in the chat. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's good. Having a good night, especially if you're an Arsenal fan. Now reach Wembley. War of Warts, Gary Neville's pod shit Sky chat. Listen, Gary Neville, I think he does speak facts. He does say some facts, and that he does speak facts, and he's a winner. You know, he's a proven Premier League winner. Joe King, oi oi. I've got no problem with Gary Neville because I've heard him big up Arsenal so many times. AJ the Mod, HJ definitely. Gonna see, are you Shane's British counterpart? Just noticed that. No, if you're on about Shane Gooner, the legend, I'm nothing to do with Shane Gooner. Just another real one. TTC, Darkside Raid, thank you very much, Darkside, my brother. Big up to you, my guy. Hope you're going to get that 2K soon. Joe King, like the stream, folks. Back the man. Thank you very much, Joe King. Thank you very much, everybody. Jack says that Arsenal performance was typical Arteta ball, absolutely, which should be used by doctors to treat people who have difficulty sleeping. Listen, I'll be honest with you now. I nearly nodded 3 times in the first half. I'm not joking. It was dire, and I have seen that so many times this season from this team. And like I keep saying, and I keep saying it in the chat on my channel, we get away with so many games because how good our defence is and how good Gabriel Saliba is. It's a damn good job we've got them too, or we would probably lose more games, draw more games. Them 14 draws last season. They could have. I think we would have lost maybe another 3 more if it wasn't for Gabriel Saliba. I know they had injuries, but my God, at times it is painful to watch this team play under Arteta. It really is. I think the game plan was the score goals in the first leg, then relax with the game. Chelsea score in my two goals in the first leg, kinda put pressure, but it didn't really matter in the end. No, we're through. We're going to Wembley, but that was painful to watch. Really bad performance, but in end it turned out to be a sucker punch, and we landed one on Chelsea at last few seconds. Darkside, good. Big up to my guy. Big up to you, Darkside. Darkside, not very good, mate. Not very good, that performance. Really bad, in fact. Especially, well, I can't even say first half. It was a bad performance all the way through. And if we're criticising the attack, we should be praising the defence just as loudly. Listen, Arsenal's defence is fantastic. I've said that 1 billion times on my channel. Arsenal's defence is absolutely brilliant, and Arteta has done that. AJ Mod, please like the stream if you have not already. It really helps with chat. Thank you very much, AJ. AJ the Mod, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps Rich out. Thank you very much, guys. But I will say this, and I've said it already. We play like that against Man City at final. We ain't winning that game. I will tell you that right now. No chance. Joe King, Darkside Raid. Thank you very much for the raid, Darkside. Thank you very much, my guy. If we play like against Man City in final, we ain't winning that game. I am telling you right now. And if I'm wrong, that's what I do, and people know it. I put my hands up and admit it. But we play like that, Man City will do us 100%. Linus fingers, Man City will not play 3 at the back, and you don't even know if they City will beat Newcastle. No, I don't. That's why I already said it earlier on as well. Either City or Newcastle, but I'm confident Man City will beat Newcastle. Man City at the moment are playing a 4-1-4-1. They played it against Wolves, and they played it the other day against Tottenham. 4-1-4-1. And that's what they've been doing last 2 games. Pep's not scared to change. Pep does all sorts. 4-4-2. He'll sometimes play Foden off Haaland. Marmoush is back now, who's been out nearly all season. Kovacic is still out for well, not out for season, he's been out nearly all season. They've only just got Rodri back in the last 3 weeks or so. Cherky's been out at the start of season. I think he might have got another injury. Johnny Stones has been out. Eight Nora's been African Nations, obviously with Marmoush, but Marmoush was injured at the start of season. Man City's had massive injuries. They really have. Obviously, Garvidal, Diaz, which I think Diaz will definitely be back for that game. But Diaz is not the same Diaz as 2 years ago. War of Walks, clean sheets, win new titles. Yeah, it does. But you can't always get away with it, trust me. SBO 95, you can celebrate, but only until final. See you in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley, 15th, 22nd of March it is, SBO. Big up to my guy, Man City. See, I love this when fans from different clubs are in the channel, or are in the chat, sorry. I love it. I predict if you beat Newcastle tonight, we play like that, you're going to win it. Man City will win it. And I'm still not confident we're going to win league. I'm still confident that I'm still going to say this right now. If we keep playing like that, we will get caught out. We will get caught out. And Sunderland will give us... If we play like that, Sunderland will give us a game on Saturday at Emirates. They really will. So, I mean, like... Well, I've seen it so many times this season. And it's not made up, it's facts. Arsenal's been really bad in so many games this season. And people say, oh, well, that's how you win leagues. You know, it's through luck and everything. I'm not stupid. I've seen Arsenal win 3 league titles. But when people saying, oh, they're a bit like 97, 98 Invincibles, shut up. Don't talk like a wet wipe. Invincibles, 97, 98 Invincibles, some games would finish games off in 25, 30 minutes. They used to steamroll teams and then be able to defend as well. I mean, grow up. Oh, they are like the Invincibles. No, they're not. This team's nothing like the Invincibles or 97, 98. It's not even got over the line yet. And they don't even play like them. It's a very good defence, but we've got a decent midfield, but our attack, it just don't purr, it just don't click enough. And I do believe, like we all say in chat, that is because of Arteta, because he will not allow these players to just go and express themselves and play with freedom and literally just purr. Stop. Oh, well, Wanyeri. Oh, he don't defend enough. Shut the fuck up. Even Wanyeri is attack-minded, goal-getting, brings intensity, urgency. He's got a creative spark, great close control, and yet Arteta wants him to defend. That's why I can't trust this manager. Yes, he's got us to a final. We're there. About time. It is about time. It's becoming really embarrassing that we haven't even been getting to Wembley in the last few years where we've been challenging twice. So, now is the time. If we don't win it, then people are just going to say, oh, look at Arteta, look. He's folded again. He's failed again. But if we're going to win Premier League, then it'll be brilliant. If we win Champions League, even me, who does not like Arteta for obviously factual reasons, what he's done, I've even said I would give Arteta a statue outside the Emirates. And that's the person I am. I would give Arteta a statue outside the Emirates if he won the Champions League. Because that's what I'm like. I will criticise Arsenal and Arteta when it needs criticising, and I will praise Arteta and Arsenal when it needs praising. Because that's what you do in life. Why be a suck-arse? Oh, yeah. I have to pick up everything Arteta does and Arsenal does and lick arse. No, you say it as it is. The facts are, like tonight, bad performance, but we're in Wembley. So well done. And it were a good ending. It was a really good ending with Kai Havertz scoring for many reasons against his old club. The way it happened, great. The way he composed himself and took it round Sanchez, it finished good. No, you won't, because the final is on March 22nd. Yeah, it's March 22nd. SBO. Gonna see SBO. Assuming you guys don't lose to 3-0 to Newcastle. I don't think they will, people. I think Man City's. I think they're going to go to that final. I really do. Gonna see SBO. It's on the 22nd of March. Yes, it is. Joe King, SBO. The game is on the 22nd of March. How plastic are you? Linus, why are we grumpy? Here we go. Look. Here we go. Why are we grumpy? That's the onus was on Chelsea to come to play, but They flooded the midfield. We did the job at centre-back. Just that Garnacho had a blinder. Joe King, Newcastle got 90 minutes to do what Spurs did in 45 against you on Sunday. Newcastle have nothing to lose. Yeah, I think Man City's turning up tonight, though, guys. Sorry, not tonight. Tomorrow, I think they're going to turn up. Thinking it were Wednesday then. I think Man City will. I think they'll be on it. I think they'll turn up. Joe King, you could hear how pissed off Rodri was. He's not hit form yet, but you can understand he was out nearly all season. He's been out start of this season. I think Man City will turn up. I really do. Joe King, Madueke's best moment was when his boot. Oh mate, I'm sick. All these top, I don't call them top. Those obsessed Arteta fans because they back everything Arteta does season once, telling us that Madueke is a fantastic signing. He's world class. We've got the same Madueke as what Chelsea had. Loads of tricks, close control, shifts the ball at his feet very fast, got a bit of intensity, a bit of urgency, decent shot at times like we've seen against Club Brugge, the Belgian team. Most of the time it is just no end product. And guess who's seen that? All the Chelsea players, all the Chelsea fans. That's why they couldn't give a shit that Arsenal spent 52, 53 million for him. Ethan Nwaneri would have been more of a threat playing on that right wing tonight and covering for Bukayo Saka. But he's played for Marseille in the Liga. Lynch, come on, you Gunners, big up Rich. Finals booked. It is Lynch. We're going to Wembley. About time. Sick of saying it. No Wembley, no finals. It's ridiculous how long it's been. Even they were saying it tonight in commentary. It's really bad how long it's been since we've even got to Wembley. AJ the Bardling. Linus, because there were no heart, no passion, no fight, no bollocks from us. Absolutely, AJ. But we're happy. We're happy. Listen, I'm happy. I'm buzzing. I was very happy when that whistle went, and especially how it finished with Kai Havertz rounding it off, taking it round Sanchez. Lynch, come on, Gunners, AJ, Joe. Joe King, shout out to Lynch. Big up to everybody who's in my chat right now. I hope you are all good and doing well and happy. Yeah, I'm going to criticise. I will never stop criticising. And if it means calling Madueke out for a waste of 52, 53 million, people know I like to give a player a season or maybe even a season off, because I tell you a perfect example. Mateta signed for Crystal Palace and he was really bad in first season and scored 3 goals. Last 2 seasons, died off a little bit this season. Mateta's been really good for Crystal Palace, and so. But Madueke is not a schoolboy. He's not come from different leagues. He's not come from overseas. He's been playing at Chelsea over the other side of the bridge, basically, if you want to call it that, in London. And we are just seeing exactly what Chelsea seen with Madueke. So we have spent 52, 53 million on a player who is just the same player as what he was at Chelsea. Bad business. And guess who wanted him? Mikel Arteta. So a waste of signing. You just all things you think, yeah, I've seen that with Alexis Sanchez, seen it with Mark Overmars, Freddie Ljungberg, Bukayo Saka does this sometimes, Andy Limpar used to do a bit of it, Robert Pires. But the difference is those people put the ball in net or make sure it comes to fruition when they're crossing it, passing it across the box and someone's there to tap it in. He's just, even that game against Forest at Emirates last year, who did he? He literally was dog walking Forest defender. I can't remember it was. It was a cover. It was a cover because I don't think Murillo or Milinkovic played. One of them didn't play. And it was a cover, or one of them went off. And he was dog walking him. Madueke were absolutely rinsing him. And then he gets that byline, you think he's just going to put Matt Sells through net, or he's just going to square it and it's going to be a tapping. And he just went, and passed it into Matt Sells' hand. And Matt Sells was about 6'4", probably at least. And he just went like that. As if to say, what the fuck was that? Thank you. So I believe we have wasted money on Madueke. We have got the exactly same Madueke what we're at Chelsea. Looks tricky, gets you off your seat. Think, wow, look how he just literally got by that player with ease, and I mean ease. Majority of the time he gets through a goal, he'll hit it wide, or he'll mispass it, or he'll hit it over the bar. He's just no end product with him. No end product. But we're going to be lumbered with him, because that 52, 53 million for Madueke, that's already gone down. He's probably worth 40 million now. Is anymore big up Lynch every time. Maybe everything we said yesterday basically was shown there, even the lack of urgency. Yeah, I'm saying it all the time, people. It's like I'm predicting things, and people in the chat, we keep calling it out. How many times are we going to see no intensity, no urgency, no grit, no like warrior attitude, the will to think, right, we've got a final, we want to get the job done. I have seen it so many times this season. Liverpool, Emirates, Liverpool, Anfield. Majority time against Man United. Everton, we struggled. Brentford, we struggled. Bournemouth, we made it a bit of a hard work. Nottingham Forest, away, dire. Liverpool at Emirates, in second half, a horrendous performance. We have seen it so many times this season, and we've got away with it because of our defence. So yeah, Migs, that's what I'm saying, mate. We keep calling out on this channel. I'm saying it constantly. People saying it in the chat. Linus, SBO, your game against Newcastle is not given. Newcastle will not go to Etihad to not attack. Don't count your chickens yet. Talk after you beat Newcastle and then think of Liverpool. Yeah, well, we've got to beat Sunderland to build a 9-point gap first on Saturday. That's our next mission. Do we trust Arsenal to turn up? Well, I'm just going to say it now. Factually, look what you've seen tonight. We play like against Sunderland, they'll probably give us a punch on the nose. They'll probably cause us a problem. Joe's going to go in. Big up to my guy. Big up, AJ. Great pass from Rice. Absolutely. Rice again. Captain of Arsenal. Even though Gabriel was captain tonight. I don't want to ever see Martin Odegaard wear that captain's armband again. It is an absolute disgrace to Arsenal Football Club. When I've seen Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, and then if you think of other players, different clubs, Steven Gerrard, John Terry Rourke, it's embarrassing to see him wear that captain's armband for this club. He is an absolute disgrace of a captain. Yeah, fair play to Havertz, 2 goals in 3. Yeah. Is it more the fact Arteta played for the draw is embarrassing? No, yeah, 100% AJ. He keeps getting away with it though because he knows he relies on Arsenal's defence. That's all he'll do it for. But this AJ, Chelsea only had 1 shot on target, bro. Let's not act as if Chelsea played. Well, none of us have said that. I've already said at start of chat. Chelsea didn't offer anything for us. But just because they don't offer anything, does that mean then we can't? As if Chelsea played any better. Only player that I was scared of would have been Reece James. Yeah, well, he didn't play. Pedro were getting better as Saliba, let me tell you, though, which I was shocked about, and he really was. Last time I've seen Saliba struggle out a bit was against Newcastle with Isaac. Miggs, I'm hoping the Reddit post comes through for you, Rich. I'm hoping the Reddit post comes through for you, Rich. Big up, Rich. Big up the Rich 99 squad. Thank you very much, my guy. Is it about Linus? I don't care about Chelsea. I care about Arsenal. Absolutely, AJ. Play like that at Wembley, we lost. Yeah, and if we play like that against Sunderland on Saturday, we might struggle. Joe King, shout out Miggs. Linus, AJ, lighten up. We are in the final. Let's just enjoy it. I don't care even if we win it. I don't care even if we win it with pens. We were shite in the 2005 final against United. Does any Arsenal fan care that we won on pen? But then if you drop back in 2004, we were invincible. Linus, let me tell you. And then if you go to 97s and 98s, 2001, etc., we were winning titles. So don't try and even mention that era when we were winning titles with Arsenal. Because we'd already had money in the bank. Arsene Wenger had won trophies. Joe King, also shout out to AJ the Mod. Yeah, big up to everybody who's in the chat. Please smash those likes and subscribe if you can. AJ the Mod, I am sure at Wembley we will play much better since it's against City, and also we were playing for a draw this game. We'll see, but I ain't confident the way Man City. If we play like that, I don't have confidence to beat Man City. I just don't. Linus, the fact that he gave Chelsea a chance tonight instead of killing the tie, but half time is embarrassing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what we're saying. Arteta is so freaking lucky. Let me tell you, he gets away with it all the time. AJ the Mod, XJ, he will play 4 penalties at Wembley. That's the problem. That's all. I'll be honest, Rich. We're in a final. The performance doesn't bother me, to be honest. Yeah, I know what you mean with that. I know what you mean, Darkside. I know what you're saying, but I'm sick of seeing that bad performance and us keep getting away with it, because there's going to be a time, like it might happen Saturday, we might end up losing to Sunderland, and then Man City go and beating Liverpool, and then you're thinking, again. And then we've got Brentford after that on that Thursday, and then I think Man City's games are nice. I think obviously there'll be Etihad at home. I think they've got some really favourable fixtures after that. So I've just got to be seen. I've just got to see things, and it fills me with confidence. Like I'm watching the '97 Invincible team. This is nothing like this. You used to watch Invincibles '97, '98, and you were like, yeah, it's done. 20-minute game finished. Let's start resting players. This is nothing like it. Arteta's not that. He's not a top elite manager. Top elite managers are winning winning trophies every season. If you don't win a league, you pick a Carabao Cup up. You pick an FA Cup up. He's not been doing anything. We haven't been reaching Wembley, so now we are at Wembley. So let's just hope Mikel Arteta wins wins a Carabao Cup. Let's just hope this happens, because enough is enough. And it's becoming rather embarrassing that we are seeing other football teams win trophies or even reach Wembley, something we have now got to. So let's just hope. Because this defence, I absolutely love it. And I will say thank you, Mikel Arteta, for bringing this defence, because this defence is a joy to watch. It's absolutely class. Even when they bring the backups in Mosquera, I'm confident. I'm confident with Calafiori-ish. I'm confident with Nkape, Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back. I really am. But when it starts going further up the field, then I think, what mood they're going to be in? Will they turn up today? So, like today again, Gyökeres didn't have a good game. I must admit, he didn't really get involved, but he didn't get no service again. There was nothing there for him. A striker has to feed off scraps as well, and sometimes if it's not there, it makes the striker look really bad, because he can't do everything. He can't come and fetch the ball himself, otherwise he's going to be out of position when they do finally attack and they hit the ball in the box. I've played striker for 7 years myself. I know exactly. I'm not saying I'm the cleverest when it comes to the football knowledge, etc. But I've played at a top level. I've had Charleston, Norwich City. I was top scorer in my local league every single season I played. I was top scorer, obviously in my team. I used to score goals for fun. I scored 79 goals in one season. I used to live off goals. I used to absolutely love it. Yeah, I played from 7 till 14. So when I was 10, I was smashing goals in. Got me trials for Norwich City. Did I make it? No. Linus, do you not understand the point? If we play like that, we lost at Wembley, making tonight pointless. So Arteta proved me wrong, and he have the bollocks to attack in that final. Yeah, absolutely, AJ. Let's hope Arteta proves us wrong. Tanda Music Man, big up to you. New to the chat. I think I'm gonna win the league, bro. I want you to do that. I'm gonna win the league, bro. I want you to do the best. Oh, so Tan, who do you support? I don't know if you. When people jump in chat, I always want them to mention who they support. But if you mean Arsenal to win league, thank you very much. Welcome to the chat. Just let us know who you support, Tan, the Music Man. Jay Shortman, big up to my guy, absolutely buzzing. I don't care. We're in a final. Fair play to Kai too. Wasn't the best game to watch, but Timber was great. Yeah, Timber were a bulldog. He literally were a fierce guy. I must admit. But I will say this: like Saliba got a run from Pedro. Pedro were getting a lot of him. I was shocked and all. It's not often anyone gets the better of Saliba or Gabriel. Dennis, AJ, when last did we lose at Wembley? You cannot predict how we play. Each game is unique. Everyone thought Leeds would be hard, but it wasn't. Football doesn't go like how we think it will. Anthony Clark, big up to my guy. Good to see you in the chat. Big up Rich. Hope you're good, mate. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're good. We're on our way to Wembley. Yeah, it feels good, man. We finally can actually even say it. Even though it's I mean, it's mad that the Arsenal are literally even saying, and we're going to Wembley. We should be touching Wembley every season, mate. Honestly, I'm not taking piss now. We should be getting to Wembley. We should be picking up a trophy every season. Enough's enough. Now, this is the last season where this stops. There's going to be no more excuses left for this manager. Go and win us that Carabao Cup, Arteta. Breed that confidence into these players to go and put a massive surge to win this Premier League. Because if we win that Carabao Cup and we win the Premier League, and let's say we get to even the quarter-finals of the Champions League, I will be the first person, and people know what I'm like in my chat, I always admit when I get things wrong, I praise when needed, criticise when needed, I will be the first person to say, Mikel Arteta, thank you, thank you, thank you, but now, will you walk away from this club and leave on a high? Obviously, what I say, it don't matter what people say in chat, no, he's not going to listen, but I'm just saying, I would then want him to leave Arsenal and say, thank you for winning the Premier League, thank you for winning the Carabao Cup, but will you now leave with your head held high, and leave this club? Because this football is really bad, what you've got us playing. Now, people say, I don't care if we play bad, score own goals every season and blah, 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 blah. But after a bit, it gets annoying. But if you've got over the line, say, thank you very much, we've won a league, now can you go? And let's bring a manager in who can be proven when it comes to winning trophies and play attractive football as well. So that's where I'm at. And if he wins Champions League, I would even say give Mikel Arteta, yes, get ready, give Mikel Arteta a statue outside the Emirates. So everyone who thinks, oh, it's just all negative in this channel, you're talking absolute shit. Because I will criticise and definitely praise when needed. I would give Arteta a statue if he goes and wins that Champions League outside Emirates. I don't like him. Why would I like someone that has to lie on TV? And I keep using it against PSG. Second leg, he lied to a female reporter live on TV saying Enrique and the bench actually said Arsenal played better than PSG over 2 legs. They didn't even mention it. They didn't even say it. So I'm thinking, is this our manager? Literally wants to go on telly live and actually have to lie to prove that we were no good, not good enough over 2 legs against PSG. And I just thought, wow, that just... And obviously before that, I didn't like him anyway. Didn't even want him in first place. So, this is the last chance. There's no more excuses for this guy. No more excuses. Let's hope he goes and does it. Because I will give him massive credit if he does. Especially if he won that Premier League, Champions League, and Carabao Cup. I mean, that is fantastic. But can he do it? Well, we don't know. Let me just make sure. And AJ Lemon, our defence did well, play well, and that is what might win us the trophy. I agree. Our attack is average. Yeah, absolutely, and it's not just the players in the attack; it's the manager how he gets us playing. That's why these players are better than this in attack. If you gave us a new manager, you would see Arsenal's attack purring. You'd see a better Martinelli, a better Gyökeres. I think even a better Saka. I really do. He wants all defensive. He even wants the 10s, the left wingers, the right wingers to be like 70-80% defensive instead of like 70-80% attacking. Linus Nkapi was man of the match. What was a monster at left back tonight? Yeah, and we haven't even signed him yet. We've got to pay for him straight away in summer. So there's another 45 million. I think it will be. We have to pay. Just going to go in. Big up Anthony Clark. Paul Edwards, Newcastle or Man City, can you beat them or are you going to bottle it up the Spurs? Paul Edwards, welcome to the chat, and I don't care who you support, everyone's welcome in this chat. I don't know, Paul Edwards. I'm saying it's going to be Man City. Welcome to the chat, like I said. I'm saying it's going to be Man City. But if we play like that, if you're asking me a question, no, we're not going to beat Man City. If we play like that, Man City will beat us at Wembley. They will have too much for us. They will break us down and they will have too much. But it's March 22nd, so we don't know. We could have... I mean, I'm worried because if from this time now to March 22nd, we might have Declan Rice injured, Gabriel or Saliba might be injured, Man City might have Haaland injured. So it's... From just saying it based on tonight, if Arsenal play like that, which it's another diabolical performance. I know we've won, we're going to Wembley, and I'm buzzing, I'm happy, absolutely loving it. But if we keep playing like that, I swear to God, it's just not acceptable. And we keep getting away with it because we've got a fantastic, well, not fan, we've got a world-class defence, let me say. But if you're asking me, can we be... I'm going to say I think it'll be Man City. I think they will take care of Newcastle tonight. And if we play like that, which we've seen a lot of times this season, we even made Wolves look like a top 10 side, to be honest. We really did. At home at Emirates on a Saturday night, we won't beat Man City in a one game at Wembley. So that's where I'm at. Paul Edwards, I do not know what's happening with Tottenham. You beat the likes of Dortmund, you turn up like against Man City, and then you can go and drop points. And I look at Tottenham and I think they have got so much attacking players. Kulusevski's been out all season, which is a bad miss for you. Maddison's been out all season. He's still going to be out for the rest. Obviously, he's not going to play this season. You've had Van der Veen, Romario, suspensions in. Tottenham looked at their injury list yesterday. On Sunday, and I was gobsmacked. How many injuries you have actually got? It's crazy. So I do think Thomas Frank is still worthy of staying. I don't know what you think, Paul, but I would still give Thomas Frank more time. I do like Thomas Frank, I really do. I think he's a really good manager. I just think he needs to get a Tottenham team settled, but he's had so many injuries, absolutely loads. But you've got so many attackers, Mateus Tel, Kulusevski, Solanke, Kolo Muani. I've probably just I bet I've just forgot one. And I'm like, wow, they have got a lot of attacking players. I've probably forgot one. So yeah, well, I don't know on that one, Paul. I don't know. Donnarumma, as I said before, Nkapé deserves to be bought out from his lone beast. Absolutely, Donnarumma. I've seen Nkapé play for Bayer Leverkusen before he came to Arsenal, and Andre Bert actually wanted to sign him while he was at Atletico Madrid. But you will get these obsessed Arteta fans, and I've already seen it. Oh, Arteta's talent ID is fantastic with Nkapé. Nothing to do with Arteta. Andre Berta wanted Nkapé at Atletico Madrid. He also watched Mosquera playing for Valencia. But he's got to sign. We've got to have Nkapé a part of our team, 100%. 100%. So there's money going straight away in window in summer. So we might only see 3 signings maybe in summer just to freshen up a bit, I think. But that's what level you want to be at. That's where Liverpool and Man City's got to over the years, where they've fully maximise windows, and then for 2 or 3 windows they're like, oh, we only need 2 players or 2 or 3 players, or we just need 1 this window. We've never reached that level with Arteta. It's always been, oh, we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5. We're now at that level now where we probably need a fantastic left winger. Obviously, Nkapé will take care of itself, and I would say another midfielder. And I think that would be our business done it summer. A midfielder, a left winger, and probably Nkapé, and I can't really say anymore, but it's what goes out the door. I want Odegaard to go. I would sell Kai Havertz. I would sell Jesus. But we won't do. We won't. Because Kai Havertz, I'm not like, oh wow, yeah, look at what he's done tonight. That's what he does. He turns up sometimes. So, and he's going to cost Arsenal around about 137, 138 million for his contract, his wages, etc. 280 a week. So, I would be selling players like that in summer while we can get a bit of value, because for 65 million, what we spent on Kai Havertz, we ain't getting that. We're going to get about 40 million for Kai Havertz now. Martin Odegaard, probably 40, I would say. So, yeah, ideally, in all, we are going to Wembley. It's weird to even say that. I've not been able to say it for so many years. We are even going to Wembley, and it's been too long. It's not acceptable neither. How long it's been since we've even reached going to Wembley. I have to keep watching other teams at end of season get an extended season because they're at Wembley, and I'm like, what is happening? This is Arsenal Football Club, and we can't even reach Wembley. Cheer this up, man. We need upgrades on all our wingers. Trossard is it and miss, and Martinelli only. Yeah, these have got to go. Forms in his Champions League. Madueke was a waste of money. Absolutely, 100%. I'd sell Martinelli. I would sell Trossard. I would sell Madueke, but I know it's not going to happen. Migs, respect Joe Rowe. Texas, it's Russian roulette. Which Arteta's Arsenal shows up for each game, so I wouldn't count my chickens so far as winning anything. Absolutely, Texas. What Arsenal turns up against Sunderland? Do you know what I mean? Is it going to be the Arsenal of tonight, or will it be the Arsenal who played Aston Villa in second half, who played Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham? If that turns up, then Sunderland's got no chance. Like I said, I've been saying this week. If we play like we did against Aston Villa at second half, Chelsea might as well stay at home because the tie will be over. We'll hit them straight away and we'll score and we'll just be able to hold them off. We have fantastic world-class defence. But tonight, we've seen a performance like we did against probably Liverpool at the Emirates or against Wolves at home at Emirates. Against Nottingham Forest away. That's what performance turned up tonight. So you think then, these players' mentality, have they even got it up there thinking... Like, dare they even go for it? Are they nervous? Because some of these players have never even won a single trophy in their career. Peppermint, Freedom, big up to my guy. I was at the game. Dire game, but great scenes at the end. Peppermint, I can imagine it would have been. Absolutely. Definitely. Chris Welch, congratulations, mate. Good looking final. Better team went through. It's that simple. Yeah, we deserved it over 2 legs. We deserved it. Didn't play that good, but we deserved it over 2 legs, I will say that. Peppermint Freedom, Nkape was man at match. I agree. Yeah, it was steam train, absolute powerhouse. Donsarum, we will play better at Wembley. We almost always play lethargic at Emirates for some. I don't know why it is, Donald. I don't know what's happening with that, mate. The Lucas Welsh final VCT is going all the way to penalties. Gonna be so tense. Could do, or it could be Newcastle. Like I said, they've still got a chance, but. I'm 90% confident City's done enough in first leg. Peppermint Freedom, Arteta got lucky again. He always does, Peppermint. He always gets lucky. Jason Shotman, if we play 4 penalties against City and Donnarumma, that will be very... Yeah, Donnarumma's a giant. He makes his son look huge when he dives and all. Peppermint Freedom, Arteta didn't give Senior a headache. That's what I'm annoyed about. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, big up to Liam Rosenior because he thought, right, let me come up with a plan. Next minute, he puts 3 up top when we've got a set piece and you're thinking, oh shit, we can't even pack the box now because he's kept 3 up top. So, very clever from Liam Rosenior. Very clever. Big up for him for that, honestly. Peppermint Freedom, but Chelsea were rubbish. Chelsea, they were crap. They didn't turn up. Peppermint Freedom, Saliba was not having his great... No, my favourite player, William Saliba, but he had a really bad, I would say, first half. He struggled. And I never... I've obviously William Saliba being my favourite player. It's not often you see a player get the better of Saliba. Obviously, we've seen it with Newcastle with Isaac. He gave Gabriel and Saliba a right run that night. But tonight, Pedro were getting the better of him. He were intercepting faster than him. He was shoulder barging him off at one, thinking, "Fucking hell, what's going on with my guy? He's getting literally rammed, man. Pedro were getting better of him, but." Obviously, it didn't come to anything, but he did. Saliba had, I would say, a bad game by his standards. Peppermint Freedom and Cape and Timber, beasts at the back. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Our defence is an absolute joy to watch. And again, thank you, Arteta, for doing that because he literally has, Arteta has put a fantastic world-class defence together for Arsenal. That's what I will say. I'm not, like I said, I will criticise when needed with Arsenal and Arteta and praise Arteta and Arsenal. And our defences, even the backup, like you've just said, Peppermint, in Cape, Mosquera, another beast. It's just fantastic to see. Miles Lewis Skelly, although, will he start getting a chance in midfield? I don't know. Aussie Ange, E6K, big up to my guy. Did you value the League Cup before getting to the final tonight? Save the Cups, Ole, Southern Gunner and Lee Gunner. Listen, I value every cup. I'm not one of these obsessed Arteta fans and these think they're better than everybody else and they can talk down to people. Oh, well, I don't really want to be in the League Cup. That's not, we don't really enter that. That's not our table we belong on. We're bigger than that at Arsenal. Yes, I don't think it's, we've got bigger fish to fry, apparently. That's like last. Oh well, we don't really care anyway if we Carabao Cup fight. We've got bigger fish to fry. We've heard that all the time from these wet wipes. I value every cup, every cup. I want to win every trophy, every season. Obviously, it's impossible, but I am sick to death of not seeing Arsenal even get to Wembley. Jelly Shot Man. Pedro is quality, false 9. To be fair, Saliba's concentration can be a little off sometimes as well. Yeah, it does. It does switch off, actually. Aussie Ange, Lee Silvanguna, Ola, Lee Silvanguna, Ola deserve huge credit for bigging up the League Cup importance for. Yeah, listen, I value every cup. I've got the memories, like with the Chef Wednesday, with the Coca-Cola Cup days. That's, you know, Steve Morrow breaking his arm. I've been an Arsenal fan since 1993. It's one of my first memories, the Coca-Cola Cup, which is obviously now Carabao Cup. Mafia, big up to you, my guy. That was an Arteta masterclass. Yeah, boring and got away with it. And Aussie, AFT don't deserve to celebrate if we win the League Cup after they disrespected it for years. Great point. Absolutely, Aussie. Absolutely. I used to watch AFTV all the time, you know. And I mean all the time. I used to watch Robbie's Transfer Daily videos, watch some match reactions, everything. I don't even subscribe to him. I don't follow him on Twitter. It's all gone mad. It's all gone different. I like some people who used to, like Turkish. I still watch Dan Potts, Curtis, you know, but that has changed. AFTV has gone crazy. I used to watch it with the famous Chris Hudson viral video, what went viral when he were ranting, which I like Chris Hudson, and I've spoke to him like through messaging and that before. I do like Chris Hudson. He knows his stuff as well. Texas Timber has a high football IQ. One of Arteta's better signings. Yep, really good signing by Arteta. Really good signing by Arteta. I'll give him that. Absolutely, Texas. Really good signing. Really well. Don's Newcastle will be a bad matchup for us, in my opinion. City will open up, which suits us, and their defence is predictable. Penetrable. Absolute 24/7. Yeah, well, I think you've got to take in consideration, though, Donald, by March 22nd, Man City will have Diaz back. They'll have Johnny Stones back. Mark Gay will be there. Rodri might have found his fitness. But then again, you just don't know. They might not have Haaland. We might not have Gabriel Saliba. It's a long time away. Long time. Alexism. Man City have the resilience in finals, absolutely, and with Pep's obsession, I feel they will want to get one back at Arsenal in the final and try to trip them up in the title race. Yeah, listen, Man City are not done yet, and they've been there before. They've won multiple titles. The players have won titles. Phil Foden's won 6 titles already at Man City, I think it is. Players have won Champions Leagues. You know, they're not as good as what they used to be, but they're not going away. But I will come on here Sunday night. If we beat Sunderland and they lose to Liverpool, that's it. If we go 9 points clear on weekend, I'm going to congratulate Arsenal of being the Premier League champions of 2026. It might come back to haunt me. I might be wrong, but I do not see a team catching this football team who can literally go on a mad run of going 4 or 5 games without even conceding the goal. I cannot see this team being stopped with a 9-point gap. I just cannot see that happening. Not when it's getting to this time of the season. I don't see it. I will come on here on Sunday and announce Arsenal have won the Premier League title if they go 9 points clear. I do not see a team. Hopefully, Gabriel and Saliba stay fit and Declan Rice, but I'm that confident if we go 9 points clear because of our defence. Nothing else. Not because of Arteta, not because it's strikers, because of our defence. Mafia, tonight was a great performance, putting into context that we didn't have to win, and I'm Arteta out, by the way. Yeah, I know you are, Mafia. I know you are. I know. That's what I'm saying. It were a dire performance, rubbish performance, not much intensity, no urgency, but in the end it paid off. Aussie Lee Gunner has been right about Arteta, Lego Ed. since 100%. Lee Gunner called it out from day one. He got it right from day one. Now, obviously, this season it might change, and we might all be wrong. I might be wrong. I've got on my Twitter, Arteta, no final, no Wembley, etc., etc. It's pinned on my Twitter post. I'm going to have to take that down because he's got now to a final. And I'm on about recently, because obviously he got us to the FA Cup final. Next is Arsenal lack that anger and that aggression that Manchester teams possesses, and Liverpool, even Chelsea, had that absolute grit for many years. Arsenal have this softness. Great point about them. They can't seem to shake off. Sorry, they do. They've got tall players now. They've got 6-footers. They've got some ball breakers, but they've got underbelly. They've still got that underbelly, that lack of grit and that punch in them. Where I just don't know if it's a mentality thing. I don't know. Jay Shotman, it's not about anger. Arteta just doesn't take any risks. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jay. I mean, I don't like that, to be honest. I mean, sometimes it pays off, but it puts you on edge. It really does. Because I thought if Chelsea score now, tonight, that Arteta will be biting his nails and he'll be thinking, shit, what am I going to do? Substitutes. Do you know what I mean? I think I just don't trust him. James kind of going. Kai Havertz wasn't great, but he was all right. Scored a goal, but Trossard, how bad was he when he came on? This is what I keep saying. People keep telling me, "Oh well, Trossard's fantastic. He's had an amazing season." It's just Trossard what he does. He turns up. He puts a few performances in, scores maybe 3 or 4 goals in about 6-7 games. Next minute, he don't score for about 6 weeks. People get so gassed and blindsided and brainwashed by like people like Adam Keys and Raw. Oh yeah, these players are fantastic. These are fun. No, they're not fantastic. Trossard don't get into Man City team. He don't get into Liverpool team. He don't get into Man United team. He doesn't get into Newcastle team. So there you go. He does not start for those teams who I have just mentioned. He doesn't start at Chelsea. So we have got weak links in this team. We have. Trossard's a good squad player. That's it. He's unpredictable. He's got a good finish on him. He has got a good finish, but he needs to get he has to play about 5 or 6 games before he can start going on a little run, and then it stops again. So when I've seen the likes of a bit of Andy Limpar, Mark Overmars, Perez, Sanchez, Freddie Lundberg, I just can't act watching some of these wingers because it's just so frustrating. But as I keep saying, I do believe majority of the time it is because of Mikel Arteta, because he requires more defensive work than what he does with striking, being a striker, sorry. But I'm happy. I am happy. But I'm already thinking of Sunderland. I'm already thinking of Sunderland now. Saturday. So what did Eze do tonight, guys? What do you think of Eze? What's your honest opinion of Eze tonight? Do you think? I think Eze tried. I think he's struggling. I think there's a bit of confidence issue. I think. How can I explain it? It looks like, which sounds stupid, but it feels like this to me, that he's on strings. Like he feels like he can't get into the game and go for it. And then again, that probably comes back to Arteta. That's how it feels to me. So I just don't know. That's how I'm feeling a little bit. With Eze, like we're just not seeing that full intensity, that urgency, the way he drives with the ball. But I feel like he's not allowed to do this under Arteta, and that's what it really bugs me, because this is why a lot of people keep saying Arteta's a talent killer. He stops these players from playing. And if you look at this, like let me just, people are probably not going to agree with this. I might even explain it and not get it right, but I honestly still say this with Arsenal right now under Arteta. it is. We are only where we are, not just because of this, but I would say we are only where we are. Top of Premier League, top of Champions League. Now, yeah, wow. Even saying it feels mad. Fucking hell. Final of the Carabao Cup. Yes, we're in a final, people. We actually are going to Wembley. Arsenal have reached Wembley. But I still believe we are where we are only because of Gabriel and Saliba. Now, people might not agree. People might not agree in chat. But I keep looking at it and I'm thinking, it's damn good we've got them. If we didn't have them, we'd be in a mess. I honestly think we would be in a big mess. If you took them out of our team, I think it would be a big. Say if we lost them, I don't know, for like Man City, they lost Haaland for nearly 3 months and Kevin De Bruyne for nearly 5 months, but even they still went on and won league. So when people mention excuses, it ain't gonna wash with me. You've got no chance of me accepting any excuse. But I think Gabriel and Saliba are the biggest pluses for Arsenal, and then I would say Declan Rice, and then probably say Yuri and Timber. Because without Gabriel and Saliba, I don't think Arsenal would be top of the Premier League. Now, people might do all the maths, etc., and I might have got it wrong, but I just look at sometimes I think, how can we keep playing this bad and getting away with it? And it just goes back to because our defence. Because it's just our defence. That's how I see it. That is how I see it. And that people might not agree, and I understand that, but it just feels to me Gabriel and Saliba are the biggest pluses for Arsenal. I would say Gabriel and Saliba are the most important 2 players for Arsenal Football Club. Then I would go to Declan Rice and probably say Timber because he's I would say consistent. He chucks like an 8 out of 10 in nearly every games. So I'm really hoping, really hoping that these 2 players I've just mentioned, not just Gabriel and Saliba, but it's time they won a trophy. You know, it's time they got to a final, which we have got to a final now. We can actually finally say we've actually even got to Wembley. I'm hoping Gabriel and Saliba go and win trophies for Arsenal, because I said this earlier on, and people were, oh, that can't happen. You're looking at bigger picture. Well, you have to look at bigger picture. And I said it earlier on, if we don't win trophies this season and we go empty, trophyless, which to think now, the situation we're in, feels unthinkable. But it could actually happen because of this manager, because he could just wrap us up in cotton wool in a game and we end up getting beat in any game, and not let us play with freedom, express himself, etc. If we went trophyless, I said this earlier on one of my streams, I believe players like Declan Rice, Gabriel Saliba would look and think, I can't keep putting up with this. So when you mention like things, say there's problems coming to Arsenal, the potential problems, oh, what you on about, bro? What you on about? You can't say this, that's all shit, you've been negative. But I look at bigger picture. I look and think, if we don't win that Premier League this season, if we just win the Carabao Cup this season, it's unacceptable. If we win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, yeah, it's 2 days out at Wembley, we stand there twice and lift trophies, brilliant. But that will still prove we still cannot win that Premier League or Champions League with this manager. So if we don't win that Premier League or Champions League, I expect a big player to leave Arsenal Football Club in summer. And I said it earlier on, if, for example, Real Madrid, maybe, take an interest to Declan Rice, why would he stay at Arsenal? He made it clear when he first signed for Arsenal, I want to win trophies, there's no excuse. You could see the passion tonight, literally fisting, clenching his fist and saying, as if to say, yes, finally we've got to a final. We're not over the line yet, we've still got to take care of Man City or Newcastle. But I don't want those problems. I want to see this team now go in that Carabao Cup final, breed confidence into that league form, go and get a nice gap in front of City, get over the finish line in the Premier League, wrap that Premier League up, win it, and then look and think, right, where's the weak links in the summer, get him out, sell him, and then go again. I don't want this to be just a one-off and we don't win a Premier League title for another 10, 12, 15 years. If we've got the best squad in the Premier League, which we keep getting told, and we probably have, it's questionable. Because when you look at Man City squad, sometimes a lot of those players have won Champions League, Premier Leagues, so there's a debate when you look at their bench. But if we keep getting told we've got the best squad in league, I expect this team now, if we win the Carabao Cup, that's the first stepping stone to breed the confidence, to give the players the experience of even getting to a final, then winning a trophy. That will obviously be fantastic. To then go and win in the Premier League, which will be amazing for these players. I expect us to continue next season. I don't want to hear, oh well, we've won league, but we're just gonna put foot on brake now. We need to keep going, because why should we not be allowed to do what Man City's done? Why should we not be allowed to win Carabao Cup this season, first stepping stone, then win Premier League, then next season win Premier League again, and then go for Champions League? Why should we not be allowed to do that? But I don't trust the way this board will do things, and maybe Arteta. I think if we win Premier League and maybe or Carabao Cup, I can see them just thinking, let's relax, let's keep the weak links, let's keep Trossard, let's keep Martinelli, let's keep Odegaard, and before you know it, we might be dragged back into third or fourth again. So this is the first stepping stone. We're at Wembley. It's great to see. Nah, let's go and win it, and then let's go and win the Premier League, because this is the time now. There's no more excuses left. It is Arsenal's time. There's no more excuses going to be. People are not going to, no matter what you say, oh, it's injuries, oh, it's Saturday morning early kick-off, oh, it's Saturday night late kick-off, oh, it's suspensions, but no one's buying it. It's Arsenal's turn now. It's now or never. The legend who was only at Arsenal for 3 years, from signing in Monaco with Mark Overmars signing from Ajax in '97. They both left in 2000 to go to play for Barcelona. Emmanuel Petit and Mark Overmars. But Emmanuel Petit, obviously, as we know, he speaks up about Arsenal. He's on TalkSport. He's even saying this season he thinks they're going to win it now, but he even literally mentioned the other day, it's now or never. It's now or never, because he knows if they don't win that league this season, we ain't doing it, guys. It's simple as that. It's not happening. And just I always use that example. No, Petit and Overmars are a legend at Arsenal Football Club in just 3 seasons. Just in 3 years, 97 to 2000. Just going to go in. I said on Shane Channel tonight, I don't believe Odegaard, Havertz, Eze being great at number 10 position. Ethan is best one, but he is not here. Yep, and I would have played Ethan Wanyeri in that right wing position tonight over Madueke, because Madueke is the exactly same version as what Chelsea's had. That's all we've got. We've got the exactly same version what Chelsea's had, and he's came to Arsenal, and we've had to pay 52, 53 million. Abdul, big up to my guy. Hope you're well. Good to see you in the chat. Big up Rich and the chat. On to the final. Yep, we are in the final and going to Wembley. I like T. I love your commitment to the bit. This character that the. I love your commitment to the bit. This character, the hat, the beard, the ridiculous takes. It's hilarious. You should take the show to the Edinburgh Fringe, mate. So funny. Well, we will look forward to your live and tell us all what you need, what you know. That's what we'll do. If you want to jump on a live and make your own channel, and let's just hear what you've got to say. We're all looking forward to it. That's what I say. Anyone wants to come on anyone wants to jump in my chat and disrespect any people or anybody in it or whatever, do your own channel. Do your own live. Let's see what you've got to say. Jesse's Arsenal legend. How are you, my guy? Good to see you in the chat. Jesse's Arsenal. There's also, how many cup semi-finals have you seen that have been great? Stop moaning, for fuck's sake. Absolutely. Where we go. Jesse's Arsenal 967. How many cup finals have you seen that have been great? Stop moaning. I think tonight against, like I said, Jez, even Chelsea didn't turn up. They were dire. Paul Merson were really, really shocked, to be honest. Really shocked. Rainbow, think we will beat City 2-1 in the final as long as Odegaard doesn't play. I don't want to see that guy wear captain's armband ever again. Didn't see the game because of Liam Rosinia's choice of lineup. 5 at the back, superstars on the bench. Glad I didn't. It would have been an unsuccessful hate watch. Chelsea were boring. I mean, we were rubbish at first. We didn't play good at all, but Chelsea were dire. They didn't offer anything. Jay Shotman, I need to go to my night shift now. Large up Rich, big up to Jay. Have a good shift, bro. Good to see you in the chat. Just going to go in. Jay's Arsenal, great win tonight. Bad performance, but we've won. We've won, and that is all that matters. We are going to Wembley, and we've got plenty of time now. I mean, I just hope we don't get no injuries. It's a long, long time. March the 22nd, it really is. I see a bigger picture, level out, amazing. Keep it up. Have you thought about writing for radio comedy? This acting is superb. Yeah, but I just couldn't be asked. I tried to write for a radio station, but then I just turned it down. It offered me about £600,000 a year, but I just wasn't bothered. Omar Trossard isn't bad. Well, Omar, if he only wins the League Cup, sack him. 100% Omar, absolutely. Great point. Absolutely. League Cup's not acceptable. I think if he wins League Cup and FA Cup, that's no chance. That's not acceptable. IT, amazing. I've never heard such nonsense in my life. You're genuinely hilarious, buddy. Meet for a pint at the trophy parade. Okay. Where are we? Texas, Arsenal's marquee signing this summer should be Villa's Morgan Rogers. It's not going to be cheap, but Declan Rice shows if you want quality pay up. Yeah, 100%. And if Aston Villa start maybe falling off, which I don't think they will, but they might lose Morgan Rogers in summer. But like I said, you will have to pay 120 million for Morgan Rogers, definitely. Ryan, an Arsenal fan. Hello, everybody. Omar, these players get paid 13 million a year. You really think they care about winning a trophy? Well, Declan Rice does. Some players do. I know what you're saying, Omar, but some players want to win trophies. A football player, when he starts his career, he wants to win trophies because it's an embarrassment and it's end of career when they look on the at the CV and there's just nothing there. There's no trophies. Joe Tibbs, the standard of football today is diabolical. How can Chelsea spend 1.5 billion and that's the state of their team? Embarrassing. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Terry Tibbs. Absolutely. Ryan Arsenal fan, my Man U friend blocked me. My Man U friend blocked me. Oh, I don't know who that is. Ryan, I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Let me just see. I think tonight, like I said, it wasn't a good performance. It really wasn't a bad performance, but we did the job. We did the job. I can't think of any player who I can say really stood out for Arsenal. Nkappi would probably, and obviously got man at match. I think Martinelli got involved, but he didn't really get much change. I would say that he didn't really get clear open opportunities, but I think he got involved. So yeah, I mean, but we're at Wembley. We're at Wembley, and let's just see who we're going to get: Man City or Newcastle. I personally think it'll be Man City. To be honest, I really do. Just going to go in. Declan Rice and Zubimendi were a lot better. Second half, played well. First half, bit like Odegaard's style, passing back to Gabriel all the time in first half. Yeah, I mean, second half we had it, I would say, more under control, but I don't know. It's just a shame that we keep playing like that, because when that switch gets flicked, we can turn up and absolutely play fantastic, and I mean quality. And we've seen it. We've seen it against Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Tottenham. Maybe I forgot someone. Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Tottenham, Aston Villa second half. We can put phenomenal performances in, but tonight we have finally got to Wembley and we're there. So I'm happy. I am happy. It might not sound like I am, but I was buzzing. And it's not. I hadn't shouted after we've won for a long time. And tonight I did. It was really good to see. It's good to see players enjoy it, especially Declan Rice. He's like that, gritting his teeth and clenching his fist as if to say yes, yes, yes. Because he said when he signed, we have to start winning trophies now. There's no excuse, and he's right. We do. because it can lead to bigger problems. People, like I said, you know, some players can get fed up if you're not winning trophies at your team and want to leave. So March the 22nd is a long time. Anything could happen. Haaland could get injured for City or anybody. So we could get injuries. So let's hope that don't happen. Now to Sunderland Saturday. Be a tricky game. I think. Well, I know if we turn up like I've just mentioned those games earlier on, we're winning Sunderland. We'll beat Brentford as well. So that would be good. So yeah, Arsenal are going to Wembley. It's not often. Well, we haven't been saying that for a long time. But I am going to wrap this up, people. Not going to go on as long as I did last night. That was nearly 3 hours, I think, last night. Right, Arsenal fan, my Man U friend blocked me. Just going to go in. Declan Rice and Super Mendy were a lot better second half. Yep, seen that one. Everybody, thank you very much for joining. And do enjoy the rest of your night. Take care, everybody. Right. Thank you very much.